Hey. Hello, we are live. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. We're starting in 1 minute. And for people who join us, please comment on the chat. What's your name, where you're from, and what's your goal for 2023? And comment on the chat. We're starting in 1 minute. Okay, can people see me live? How are you guys doing? All right, so let me change my virtual background. Let's get started. Please comment on the chat what's your name, where you from, and what you go for 2023. And we'll get it started. And let's do this. Cool. Awesome. Okay, let me plug in the microphone. All right, can you guys hear me? You should be able to do it. Awesome. Okay, great. Welcome, guys. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee, Director of Product featured in Forbes. I have helped 100 people land their dream PM job offer in FAANG companies and unicorn startup and continue to get promoted as a product leader. All right, so if you're here, join us. Feel free to introduce yourself. What's your name, where you from, what you go for 2023. All right, and for people who are interested in Product Manager Accelerator program we run, feel free to go to this website, Dr. Nancy Lee, to learn more. And let me see. So this is a pre-event training where is the free training. We help people to understand the concept and understand what went wrong in the job application process so that they're ready for our masterclass, which is coming up tomorrow and Wednesday and later this week. Okay, so our masterclass teaching how you're able to create a product portfolio within 2 weeks, and so that you are able to land the job you want and using the most efficient strategy. And so let me see who else is joining us. And let me see all the comment in the chat. Who else is joining us? Okay. Harsh, how are you? Gitaksh, how are you? Harsh, hello. Jessica and Karen from Boston looking to get into product management from software development. Hello. Yes, I live in Boston for 10 years until I moved to Miami in September last year. I'm going back to Boston again this summer. So I'm snowbirding between Miami and Boston. I'm in Miami in the summer, in the winter, summer in Boston. Welcome. Good to see you, Karen. Awesome. So now let's do this. Let's really answer the most important question you guys are here today, right? So the today's talk is about, hey, what went wrong if you're not even able to land you a job? Not even landing an interview. It's extremely likely something went wrong. 2 things that went wrong. Okay. So number 1 thing is your resume, or you don't have a product portfolio. Okay, so first of all, I do want to share you guys regarding what this event. Okay, this event is pre-event training. So before you come to our live masterclass tomorrow, where we teach you exactly how you build a product portfolio. And today I want to show you the importance of product portfolio. So for people who, and also if you already registered for the masterclass, you receive this email where we invite you to this live training. Now let me do this for people who didn't know what I'm talking about product portfolio. And let me share with you this website. So this is tomorrow's free masterclass. You come here. go to darknesslead.com and /masterclass. And the link of the masterclass is also in the description of this video, darkness.com/masterclass. Tomorrow, we'll talk about how to create a product portfolio in 2 weeks, even if you are being laid off or you have zero product management experience. Product portfolio is a key for you to become more competitive in such like very crazy recession and layoff season. Okay, this is number one key you need to get ready to be prepared. Okay, so now let's do some diagnosis. If people coming up here, so anybody, so put in the chat. Okay, so if you have tried to apply for PM jobs, comment one in the chat. Comment one in the chat. Oh yes, if you have tried, yeah. Put yes or no. If you try to apply for PM job, put yes in the chat. If you haven't, put no in the chat. Okay, so I want to do a quick poll. The reason is it's likely for people who apply for PM job, you're not landing interviews at all, or maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, maximum 3 interviews. It's likely 2 things are missing. So what I want to talk about is basics, which is resume, and then talk about the advanced version, which is your product portfolio. We have lots of free training on those 2 topics. You guys need to understand this. Okay, so first of all, number 1, regarding your resume, let's understand what's wrong with the resume and for people with experience or without experience. So for example, for Karen, so you said you do not have experience, you're a software engineer. Now, for any software engineer or any people like technical background without PM experience to apply for any PM jobs, if you don't land an interview, it's likely your resume is missing the PM keywords. I know lots of people say, oh, I have no PM experience, how can I become product manager? Okay, so the most important part you need to understand is that 91% product managers today, the first job is not product management. The first job is software engineer, marketer, consultant, many different type of jobs out there. Okay, they are the 91%. You represent those majority of people, those 91% of people who has no experience, but they can become a product manager. Okay, so with those group of people, it's something very critical for you to understand is that even if you don't have the title, but you have done something similar, use Karen's background example. We both come from Boston. It's clearly apply. The crowd is very small. It's likely went to one of the schools. I went to such as BU and MIT, right? So all there were very technical. So all the technical folks, when you build, let's say, software engineers, it's likely you have done the agile product management development process, and it's also likely you work on requirement. Maybe yourself didn't write any requirement, but you try to make proposals in terms of how to improve your product. You try to learn what the needs and desire of customers, and you try to use the agile methodology to create the MVP. And all those are the keywords that you need to use to become a product manager, to show them something that's relevant in terms of what you do. Okay, so actually I do want to show you someone with same background as you guys, as Karen, which is, he said he's a software engineer. Feel free to comment your on the chat regarding what's your background, so they can give you more examples. Okay, so for example, this is one of the students. Let me go to LinkedIn. Same background, Karen. Okay. So cool, yeah. So Praku is also software engineer. Now he's a product manager at MongoDB. So his background, he's doing like engineering work, and his background was computer science. Okay, so he was a software engineer, and then he started to climb up the ladder and he landed a job as a product manager of machine learning at MongoDB. Just like most of you guys, we have done something similar. So when he was being an engineering manager at Zoox, which is a self-driving car company, he also laser focused on, hey, I actually improved certain features of Zoox, was because I try to understand the agile methodology, and I try to think about any new features we can improve, and I try to create different kind of requirements for my engineering team. So all those are extremely relevant to the new job he has been doing at MongoDB as a product manager of machine learning. Okay, so you guys can exactly do the same. Okay, also, I forgot to answer the question. So people ask us how to enroll in Product Manager Accelerator. Here's how you do it. Number one is you go to this masterclass. Okay, so what we put up here, drlindsay.com/masterclass, and then you can directly submit application, see if you're qualified for a program, and then towards the end, you're going to schedule a call with our head of mission and see if you're qualified. Okay, but my point is you can do the same. Okay, so now what Pakru did is he first think about in his past engineering experience, what different things he can put on his resume to demonstrate something that's relevant to product management. That's all the PM keywords you guys missing. And for people who are already product manager, even if you have the keywords, you're still missing your achievement, which means that when you go out for interview, if you already have PM experience, how can they tell you are better than Google product managers? Because clearly Google lay off lots of product managers. How are you able to compete with other people? Okay, the better way to compete with other people who also have the same amount of product management experience is somebody who can directly go into the process and show them, hey, there's an achievement and I have accomplished by helping other people to grow or as a product to generate more revenue for my company. So you need to have the achievement section of your resume. So now let me show you how it works. And at the same time, let me also see any other questions we have. Then I can show you my screen. Okay, we have someone else. Yes, already applied for jobs, but couldn't land a job. So someone said 4-year experience at TPM, primary focus on executing the product strategy and roadmap. Cool, that someone from LinkedIn mentioned that. So which is good, you know? So you already TPM experience, so you're doing many product related experience, right? So whoever put it there is a LinkedIn user. So tell me why not, right? If you already have years of experience, what's the challenge right now? If you're not able to land a job, what's going on? And what's your challenge in front of you, right? Are you able to land jobs? Okay, so now next question is, I have 4 years, Jessica, I have 4 to 5 years experience in product management, but mainly contracted in the past few years for various companies. I just recently finished a contracting job, now looking in this tough job market. Okay, so Jessica, I have examples for someone who's also doing contracting work and that became a full-time product manager as well. So you can do the same. Okay, so someone LinkedIn uses my resume experience is missing and how to define the strategy. Okay, great, cool. I'll give you more examples. I'm going to show you some free training and you can do it right away. So first of all, for Jessica, let me show you some examples right away. So you can do the same, doing contracting work. Yes, for sure. You can convert to become a full-time PM as well. So let me show you. People doing contracting work, become a PM. Do this. Hold on. Nikhil. Yeah, Nikhil was a contractor product manager for many, many years. So he's also one of our students inside product manager, etc. He already graduated. So in the past, for example, he was doing consulting, like contracting work. He's doing contracting work for Alaska Airline, contracting work for Williams Sonoma. Is Williams Sonoma the wine company in California? I think so. Nationwide, the insurance company, I believe, doing the contracting product manager, PayPal contracting product management, right? Different kind of contracting work. Okay, so many different contracting work. Okay, so now his challenge is that, well, I have done many contracting work. Now I want to do a full-time job, and job market is also very competitive. What should I do? Okay, so now Straw helped him land a job at Microsoft. Actually, around last year, September last year, Microsoft. At the time, they already gradually start to announce different kind of layoffs, but he was able to power through and land his level 2 PM job at Microsoft through contracting experience. So my point is, you can do the same. Hey guys, you can do the same as well. Okay, that was Jessica, same experience. Now let me jump to here. People talk about, hey, something's wrong on my resume. What do I do? So let me go here. Go to my YouTube channel. and go to my YouTube channel. To my YouTube channel, come here. Hold on, resume, come below. Resume tips and keywords. So number one thing for people with no experience like Karen, you need those keywords. Okay, so this video has all the keywords you need to put on your resume. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the chat. So basically you have say, Karen, there's different kind of ways to describe your requirement and different type of like keywords that you can put on your resume. Like everything is here. Okay, 77 comments. This is amazing. Okay, so come here and read everything in this video. Let me share this video in the chat. This is for people with no experience. You're missing keywords. That's the main reason you're not getting selected for an interview. So put it in the chat. This is sent. Okay, cool. All right. So you read this email, this video. So now next part is for people who are already senior product manager, you have many years work experience, just like Nikhil, right? So he had many years experience, but somehow he was not able to convert into the product management experience and background. So here is what we need to do. Now, number one thing is you really need to highlight your achievement to become more competitive. Okay, so where is, hold on, where is your achievement? Hold on, let me find the video with achievement right here. Okay, so let me give you examples of achievement that you need to put on your resume. Pause this video. Okay, so this is old way to write resume, and then there's a new way to write resume with more achievement. One sec. Let me locate this video. Hold on. So basically, your resume should have. Oh, this is the achievement. Your resume should have 3 important achievements you can do. For example, your achievement can talk about stakeholder improvement, customer satisfaction, and organizational improvement by whatever percentage you have. Or you can talk about, hey, this revenue has gone up by 20%. What do I do, right? So many different kind of new ways for you to talk about your significant like growth, the contribution to the company. That's the reason senior product manager not able to land an interview was because your achievement is missing significantly, not only the keywords. Okay, so now next part is your product portfolio. And so one sec, let me see what other questions before we jump to product portfolio. Oh, let me share this video in the chat as well regarding how to write your achievement, how to talk about your achievements. So let me put it here. Share this video. Hold on, I have too many tabs open. Let me share this video in the chat. Okay, I'm putting the I'll put in the chat here. You should get it. Okay, cool. All right. So let me see the. Oh, I put a chat on YouTube, not on LinkedIn. One sec. Let me put it on both LinkedIn and YouTube. Okay, so it's here. All right. So now, any other question of resume before we jump to product portfolio? Resume experience missing. My resume and experience missing. How to define the strategy? Okay, cool. Then you need to talk about different things regarding product strategy as a keywords on your resume. Okay, so now it also depends on how you describe it, right? So if you have proposed product features, if you have drove product roadmap, that's also related to product strategy. You may not have to talk about exact product strategy as the keywords, but proposing new product features and driving the team to execute new user adoption could be considered as the product strategy. So you can write in different ways as well. Resume making into PM. No, I have been told that they want someone with more strategy experience. Oh, I see. Okay, so now as I said, for strategy experience, you define many different ways about strategy, right? For the go-to-market strategy, GTM, you talk more things about GTM on your resume, right? So those are very relevant. Or user growth is also like related to strategy. Align vision of different teams is also related to strategy. To write your resume differently and show them related experience that has something to do with strategies. So Carrie, hello, I see you introducing yourself. So Carrie said, it seems not able to get PM interviews. I have less than 1 year experience. Okay, so now if a limited experience, if you're not able to get interview, was because you don't have product portfolio. Okay, product portfolio is used for both entry-level PM, no experience, or someone who's very senior. Okay, I think maybe a good time to switch product portfolio. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let me show you what is a product portfolio. So let me go here. Let me go here. What is product portfolio? Let me share my screen. Come to this YouTube channel. Come here. Okay, here is what we need to do. What is product portfolio? The two different things. Okay, so product portfolio is a way to demonstrate your knowledge of the product you're about to build or your past achievement of the product you have built in the past. Okay, so let's do this product portfolio and go to the most watched YouTube video, most popular videos, and then product portfolio is one of those. Portfolio. Okay, so watch this video. We're talking about how would you be able to use product portfolio to succeed in product manager interview. Okay, so now let me break it down for you guys. For people who have no PM experience or very little, like someone come and you only have like less than 1 year PM experience and no interview at all. Okay, what's missing in your application process is demonstrate that your experience cannot be simply like represented by years of experience. You can show them here is the impact I have made for my past company. You can show them here is some examples of product I've launched in the past. You demonstrate that even if you had less than 1 year's experience or no experience at all in the past, but you already gained the skills. How would you demonstrate you have gained the skills? Do the following. You put everything on a portfolio. So, hey, I know how to do customer interview, customer persona. Here's the proof of me knowing how to do it. Okay, so now, what does portfolio look like? So first of all, watch this video where I talk a lot about portfolio. Let me put in the chat. Where is the chat? Hold on, I had too many tabs open. Let me close this tab. Okay, let me put it in the chat so you guys. Put it here. Okay, and then you go to the next video. We'll talk about different tools you should use for your product portfolio. Right here. Okay, so this is about different kind of tools to create a product portfolio, and then examples of product portfolio look like with live examples. Let me show you. Let me go to the right place. Tools, create different product portfolio, Wix.com. So basically, you can go to website to show what your portfolio look like. And let me show you what my student's portfolio look like right here, right? So this is a student of mine, her portfolio look like. Okay, so basically it's a description of, hey, here is an example of how much I accomplished like of my past experience. Here's a product portfolio. There's a customer interview experience. Yeah, you can do the same by putting everything on website as your product portfolio. So that's what it's about. Okay. So now for senior people with very senior experience, 4 to 5 years experience, for people who are very senior, the problem of your application is that you're competing with someone also very senior. Yeah, everyone is very senior. Okay, you say senior people compare with senior people, junior people compare with junior people. Since nobody can stand out, that's why everyone needs to build a portfolio. Okay, so portfolio is way. So if you go in, I'll give you examples on the YouTube video where my students' portfolio look like, right? So, you go there and say, oh, on her product portfolio, very clear. Her website is very beautiful. She has her specific examples of her customer interviews, her customer persona. When people read it, oh, she actually had the experience doing that. He's a very strong proof that she knows how to do the job very well. And actually, my student Yufi has no experience at all. She was able to land an APM job last year. Within 8 months, she got promoted as the product manager very quickly. Okay, was because her outstanding performance